Oh, I've got another client. I won't go into details with her, but I have to say this, and I say this to all of fellow students. Uh, she came to me the other day. She's a new client, been here, I think, maybe almost 3 months now, or going into her third month. And she in her session yesterday, she's like, I just got to say, it's such a joy to work with you because you're helping me to understand what's going on. She goes, I go to the doctor and I explain my symptoms and they just look at me like I'm crazy and go, well, we don't really know what's going on. You appear to be okay. Good luck. And she said, I'm finally beginning to understand what's going on in my own body. And she goes, that is so refreshing. So it's a gift that we can give to everybody to help people to understand why these things are going on so that they can do something about it. It's beautiful. I mean, again, another smiling, happy client because she's getting results and is getting out of the chasing, answers from doctors that don't have answers.
Well, they're just not trained,
Yeah,
so
you
guys, right? You see what we're up against, right? You guys have to all become super specialist trainers and then train millions of doctors around the world because they all need to know this, right? So we're going to be busy over the next decades, which is good. Thanks, Dan. I mean, these are great stories. That's why I wanted you to share, because I know you guys have already such great results with clients, and with every new client, it becomes better and better. You become sharper. You become more precise, right? Tune into it. That's why we kind of do the rapid fire. So we just start to get used to, right? Bam, bam, bam. We know exactly what the symptom is, what's the organ tissue. We know the conflict theme. Is it old, new brain? What brain area is it? Handedness. All this stuff is just giving us so much highly valuable information. And then I really like what you said about explaining it. Now, it doesn't have to be an hour, right? But just like 5 minutes maybe. But we can pre-frame it as part of our question. We can talk about, well, stress affects different organ tissue. We go into the basics, very, very basics, and it could be just 2-3 minutes. And to them, what happens? Oh, finally, somebody provides me with answers, like you said, like that lady was saying, and that's so important. And then they're ready, right? They're ready to roll because they know the why, and the how, and what's going on, and they just respect us so much more if somebody's saying, well, I can't find anything. I don't know what to do really, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, can I interject one more thing?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this client I was telling you about that was happy that she's getting some understanding around her condition. We were talking about the sympathetic, parasympathetic systems, which has been a part of my work for years. And it obviously is a big part of this work. And she's like, and I was helping her to understand that the symptoms that she has when they show up, based upon what she's told me, are systems that show up when her sympathetic system is on and elevated. And we were talking about the two, systems, and she's like, no one's ever explained that to me before. That makes sense. And she's like, just that little bit. I mean, it's the beginning, but I planted a seed in that conversation for, more work with the 10-step self-analysis process and the self-healing stages and things. And she's just so appreciative of that. So it's really important. The work that we're doing, guys, is important. Keep it up. And thank you for letting me share today.